Joe, age, state, and who you voted for.
Yeah, I'm 42. I voted for Trump. I'm in Texas.
Okay, hold on. Log, age, state, who you voted for.
Yeah, I'm 42, and I'm from Texas, and I voted for Trump too.
Okay, Avarius, age, state, who you voted for.
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
I'm Alaskan. I voted for Trump.
Can you repeat yourself? Your fellow MAGA person down there interrupted you.
Yeah, no problem. I voted for Trump too.
What? I didn't ask you, Log. I was talking to Avarius.
Who I voted for? Which one did you miss?
Can you please just restate age, state, who you voted for right quick?
Yeah, 40, Alaska.
Yeah, I voted for Donald Trump.
So because you couldn't continue, that was Log that was cutting you off, who's voted for Trump as well, and he kept cutting you off. I don't appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and drop him because he couldn't contain himself. So again, done, you're done because you couldn't follow some simple ass rules. So, Max, age, state, and who you voted for.
20, Kansas, Donald Trump. Thanks.
All right, so this is how my panel works. I don't do over talking well, and I don't do interjection. So when you're talking, nobody else should be speaking. Nobody else should be cutting you off. Everybody should be able to land their plane. If you cannot control yourself, stay on mute. And if you can't follow those, then drop. That's how I do. Okay. The other thing that I ask is that you just use TikTok friendly language. My mods up here are Detective, Rich, and Lewis. All right. So now with that, Joe, tell me why you hate.
Oh, don't you think that's a bit of a straw man? To just start with the presupposition that I hate.
No, I want to know. Tell me why you hate.
Well, I hate one right now because she's being rude and straw manning me. But usually I'm pretty respectful.
You. I'm giving you. I'm being very respectful.
The prompt is MAGA hate.
Yeah, but that's an affirmative statement. Don't make it true.
Joe, CEO. Yeah. Avarice, excuse me if I mispronounced that, and Max. All four of you have voted for Trump, MAGA men.
Yes.
Therefore, MAGA hates. That is the topic. If that is a problem, please have a good night.
Okay, I'll engage in the topic.
Thank you.
I don't like. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I don't like because they presuppose answers to questions in their TikTok lives, and I think that's BS.
All right, I'm going to chime in here.
Am I allowed to make a statement at some point?
So are you just going to overtalk me, dude?
Sorry. Hold on, CEO. As soon as Detective finishes, and you can go ahead, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
So the question is, MAGA hates in
a terrible accent. Terrible.
If I say all white men cannot have licenses, do I oppress you out of love?
Don't understand the question, sir.
Do you oppress somebody out of love? Do you make it hard for them to be free, to have the same civil liberties, to have the same convenience that you have? Do you do that out of love by not letting them have those freedoms?
Possibly. Depends on what for.
So oppression is a form of love, is what you're saying.
Well, it depends. It can be. For instance,
doesn't.
If you put somebody in prison for their own good, are you doing that out of hatred?
So then what you're saying is you would put somebody in prison to protect all of the others?
And themselves.
Yes. So how come they don't have the self-restraint to do it themselves? Why do they?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them, but that's not what the point of the question was, sir. Question was asking me if oppression's always not love, and that's just clearly not the case, is it?
Okay, so throughout history, tell me one time people have been oppressed and it was out of love.
Right now in prisons across this great land, you'll see people who go in. We're not putting them there because we hate them. We're putting them there to reform them because we love them.
I have a question.
Yes.
Wow.
Big wow.
I have a question. So prison, people are put in prison because they have committed a crime. So what crime?
Well, sometimes, but sometimes
I'm
not.
sorry. You can't answer if I'm not finished speaking.
Okay.
Right.
No problem.
Okay. So I would like to know, what crime have the women committed to where they deserve to be locked up?
Well, nobody asked or said that we need to lock up women for being women. He asked if any forms of oppression can be done out of love, and I gave you an example of one. ma'am.
But you are locking someone because they have committed a crime.
Well, that's not always the
right?
case. No. For
No,
yeah,
no, no,
for
no,
instance,
no. Okay.
yeah, for instance, a person could have mental illness. They're not committing no crime, but you're locking them away for their own good.
We said prison. We said prison, not a sane asylum,
Well,
right?
some of those
We're
asylums
not
is just
speaking.
like prisons. It's the same thing. You're pressing
Well,
what
no,
they
no,
want.
no. We definitely, you definitely mentioned we're talking about prison, right?
Well, we're talking about
So-
oppression.
And you feel that you would oppress because you love them.
Nobody said anything about that. I was giving an example of how oppression can be used out of love. I don't know why a straw man in my position, ma'am.
Because it's not making any sense.
What
Pivoting. This is
what did
hilarious
I
right
say?
Miss Auntie.
What did I
Auntie T,
say
can I
that
jump
made
in
no
here?
sense?
CEO.
That
Hold on,
made-
Joe.
I'll
CEO.
do fairness, Red. I'll do fairness, Red. CEO wants to go after the section.
Pretty confident we got ratted on. But that's okay. It's still hilarious.
Here, I mean, the gentleman below me, Joe, he's you know, he's making points, and you guys really aren't really like, I mean, you're not really engaging with what he's saying. Like, he's answering the questions as you guys asked. He didn't propose any of this. So
Well,
it's
and
kinda
I also I feel like the I just feel like the presuppositions, I feel they're just kind of icky too.
it's just, it's kind of like, I mean, I understand the mindset in which you guys are proposing some of these questions, but I mean, the gentleman has answered all of your questions. He's not coming in a place of hate as I see it. It's just, it kind of sounds like he's giving you the answers that you don't want to hear, and you really don't know how to respond to that.
Okay, touche. Okay, so
You're
here we
a
go.
savior, aren't you?
So
I
here we
got
go.
you.
I'm trying to figure out
Considering
why he's begging. They're begging right now.
Considering
and, like,
that-
can you, like, stop with the ad homs, like the lady keeps adding these ad homs, and I feel like that's unfair for everybody.
These
to
ad
see.
homs are making me
We don't-
feel very insecure and very
Gentlemen.
uncomfortable.
sir?
Gentlemen,
They've
gentlemen,
been begging.
Polite.
gentlemen, we don't give two flying about what you feel like. So let's go to facts. Here we go with the facts. Here we go. Republican YT males have proposed to lower the age of consent to 12 years old. That way they can have children with in their prime. In what shape, form, or fashion is that love?
What was the bill called for the proposition, sir?
I can look that up for you.
Please do.
You talking about the one in Tennessee?
Or the one in South Dakota.
I think there was a couple of them, but that
So
I
there's a
think
few
Tennessee,
of them. One in Florida, matter of fact.
yeah, Tennessee dropped one in like 2021, 2022, something like that.
So the
yeah,
bill-
yeah.
I
This
would
bill-
just like to clarify, Lewis.
Hold
you
on,
asked-
calm down. Let people respond.
This bill is HR 5140 in the 119th Congress to lower the age of consent to 14. So
So this was the House. This was the House, right? This is that. Make it clear. This
Well,
is the House on
now,
federal level.
hang on just a
No,
second,
no,
sir.
no,
Oh,
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. No problem.
Before you jump into it,
Well,
if you
well,
don't
we
have
was having the back and forth, though.
Hold on. If you don't
I'm
have
just a
substance-
bill.
Hold on.
and only
If
a
you don't
bill.
if you don't have substantive information to provide right now,
I
if you
do.
weigh in on it, it looks like you're just arguing a point. Okay, well, go ahead. What do you
Yeah,
got?
well, I have the bill in front of me. That's why I asked what he was referencing. Now, he
I did
said that
too.
it's lowering the age of consent, but it's actually lowering the age in which an individual may be tried as an adult for certain criminal offenses in the District of Columbia up to 14 years of age. I think he just told us a fib.
So,
Negative.
Auntie T, will you hold Lewis accountable for that? Because he just
No,
he
no,
just
no,
did
no,
that.
no. Because here's the thing: you're missing exactly what Lewis is saying, and this is something that me and Free are trying to get across y'all's brains. This is what we're trying to get across y'all's brains. Okay, so at the age of 14, if a child can be held at the age of 14 as an adult, tried as an adult, what does that mean?
That they can be tried as an adult for criminal acts,
Doesn't
ma'am.
that mean they could be tried as an
Negative.
adult?
That has
And
nothing
also
to do with
they-
the consent.
They can also be given
Yes.
consent.
No, they
It
can't.
goes hand in hand.
No, they
if you know
can't.
law, then you know that you can't just be held on one side of it. It goes through. You take the whole thing.
No, ma'am.
You
I'll
take the whole.
explain. For instance, if
Yes,
you're
you do.
21,
No, I didn't know.
ma'am, if you're 21 years old, you can buy alcohol. If you're 18, you can go to prison, but you still can't buy alcohol. There's some things you can consent to, and other things you can't consent to.
Negative.
So no,
I feel like that's
this
right.
is the
I feel that
opposite.
makes
I
sense.
feel like you need to go get some
I
facts,
thought
Max.
when
I feel like
thought
you
when I
can't
was
chime
talking,
in.
nobody was supposed
Wait,
to
so you're
interrupt.
saying that
I
you
was
feel
in the
like you
middle of
can't buy
this. Now
alcohol
just,
at 21 and cigarettes at 18, Lewis?
but I was in the middle of stop speaking.
What was-
Why did you cut me off? I was almost done.
What was that?
I was
Advice?
almost done.
I said
Why did you cut me
you
off?
feel like you can't buy cigarettes at 18 and alcohol at 21, Lewis?
Do I feel like you can't buy? What? Do I
He's
feel like what?
saying that you can vote at 18.
You know
and
where you
can-
got this one?
You can't buy
Yeah,
alcohol
that
at
doesn't have the
21.
price on it.
You're not contending with it.
Yeah, there is no. That's law is not about the consent. You lied, sir. Lied.
No.
You
Okay.
told big
No,
fib.
I did not.
You told
Because-
big
no.
old fibbo.
Let me know when you're finished, Grandpa.
Yeah, well, let me try to finish then. I'm reading the bill right now. It doesn't have nothing to do with consent. It doesn't say that if you're prosecuted at 14
we'll go
years
with that
old
one.
for a
Have
crime,
you, is
that
this your
means
first time reading the bill?
that
Is this your first time
means
reading the
anything
bill?
about
Is
consent.
this your first? Hold on. Is this your first time reading the bill?
Sure. What's wrong with that?
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
Can
We've
you
been talking
tell-
this bill
can
for
you tell
weeks.
me?
Oh my God.
Can you tell me
Oh
what?
my
I
God.
thought you weren't supposed to cut me off
you
till I
just-
was
so
finished.
what you're saying is that somebody brought up something
All
for
right,
you
Lewis.
to discuss. Hold on,
Lewis.
everybody.
I thought
So
I was
what-
allowed
what
to
he
finish.
told us-
Rich,
So
Rich, I want Lewis to go ahead and point out where it talks about consent.
Goodness gracious.
Lewis
And
has
this-
the bill.
In this bill, it is literally talking about the age of consent, not only
Where?
just for.
Where it doesn't say it
Let me
nowhere.
know when you're. Let me know when you're finished, Joe.
Okay, go ahead. But I want you to actually point out where it talks about consent because
Okay,
it
I'll
don't.
wait.
Go ahead.
I'll wait
Go ahead.
we motherfucker read the bill in 3 minutes, y'all.
in 3 minutes, right?
I feel like it don't say that.
It don't say that. You
I
lie.
feel like.
Can you show
I
us
feel
where
like-
where it says that? Show us.
Shut
where.
up.
Get rid
up,
of him.
shut up.
Get rid of him.
Shut up.
If you cannot hold your tongue for 5 seconds, so if you cannot hold your tongue for 5 seconds, so that way somebody can respond to you, then you're gone. I'm done with this. Y'all treat them like they are, because that's what they've been doing.
Oh, you got wrecked.
For a bill
Wrecked.
the minimum age to be tried as an adult to 14, you are now saying that a 14-year-old
This is
is
such liars.
in fact
What a bunch of liars.
well of
What? What?
You just kicked Joe out because you want to cover up your lie.
Yeah, totally. 100%. 100%.
He dropped on his own.
I didn't even drop Joe. So what
No,
the
I
hell are you
dropped him.
I
talking
was
about?
I dropped him. But here's the thing.
He even admitted it because you guys were hiding. You guys ran from
Hiding
Joe.
what? Y'all are not listening, and I'm literally reading
You
it,
ran
and
from
here you
Joe.
are. I didn't drop Joe.
Most wallets still plug into the same system we were trying to escape in the first place. And that's why Rumble built Rumble Wallet. It's a self-custodial wallet that lives inside an ecosystem that actually defends free speech and financial freedom. No bank holding your balance, not even Rumble can touch your funds. This is your money on your keys, on your terms. So if you're serious about sovereignty, financial and digital, this is where you level up. Go to wallet.rumble.com or search Rumble Wallet in your app store, download it, back up your recovery phrase, and move your money where it belongs, in your hands.
We also have the age of consent being lowered, as stated
Where?
by Lewis. We also
No,
have
what?
bills where in state
The consent's not being lowered. He showed us a bill where the opposite is the case. What is he talking about?
where they voted against this bill. I'm also trying to figure out why we still have marriages that are still happening.
We don't.
Bye. Thank you for telling me that you weren't mature enough to sit there for 5 seconds and just listen as the host. So
Just
again, I'm
lying.
not doing that.
Just like lying through their teeth. They just telling you a bunch of lies.
Conversation and a civil conversation. That's why.
The accent was really bad. Okay, I get it. The accent was bad. I'll take the L.
Wait. Then I'm sorry. This might not be the best place for you. Just
So
gonna be
can I-
honest.
HR 5141 lowers the of consent from 16 to 14.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Classify anybody in that age bracket not only for criminal offenses, but for the age of marriage.
No, we
now
can't.
You can say that this individual who is now 14 can legally.
No, it literally doesn't say anything about that. He's just lying his ass off.
That's not what the bill says. You're reading it wrong, bro.
What the purpose of the bill is.
What?
And the fact that
That's
y'all
lying.
don't understand lowering the of consent for a legal status also does so in the age.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Can you show it, Lewis? Can you show it?
What is this guy talking about?
Yes.
Thank you.
This guy's out of his mind.
Just show where it says it in the bill, mainly. But yeah, go ahead.
It doesn't say that in the bill.
With that, while he finds that, I'm just gonna go one by one, guys. Okay, we're just gonna do one by one.
Just crazy. What are they talking about?
No, you're done for the night. Because what the?
Yeah, I see.
So again.
Oh yeah. Well,
U.S. history. Can I get your age, state, and who you
Mr. E
voted for?
brought me the drink instead.
Yeah, I'm 63. I was born in Ohio, and I voted for Trump.
Okay. Nighthawk, can I get your age, state,
Crazy
and who you voted
lies
for?
from these people.
Yeah, I'm 29. I'm from Virginia.
Literally crazy lies, dude.
Can I get your age, state, and who you voted for?
Yeah, I'm 45 and I'm from Michigan and I voted for Trump.
Okay. Supra, can I get your age, state, and who you voted for?
27, Texas, Trump.
So I'm going to expand Lewis so Lewis can show where you can read it, where it states it in the bill.
Okay. Let's see. Read it, Lewis.
It says striking 16 years of age and inserting 14 years of age.
Yeah, but that doesn't say consent. That says the age at which they can be tried as a criminal.
The entire thing is over age of consent.
No, that's incorrect.
540 to lower the age to which a minor may be tried as an adult for certain criminal offenses in the District of Columbia to 14.
Is this guy stupid?
Exactly.
For
Why are you
criminal
but why are you why are you saying that it says something it doesn't say? You're even showing
That's
it.
literally okay. Let me find it in the bill.
You're extrapolating and assuming that that's what they're doing.
It is not an assumption.
I need you to be that specific. I don't do over talking well. Rachel, like MAGA that's in here. This is not, I do civil conversation, meaning that you guys don't over talk each other.
What a idiot. These people are idiots.
Lewis, please bring it up so that way we can end this portion at least.
He's not going to find it because it doesn't say that anywhere. Come on, Lewis. Where is it, Lewis? Where does it say that, Lewis? Where does it say it, Lewis? Where does it say it? Huh? Where does it say it,
I
Louis?
do want to say that I don't believe that this is just a Democrat or Republican issue. And I say that because I am from California. While the age of consent is 18, you can marry as long as your parents give you permission. So I believe this is an American problem, not just a MAGA pushing agenda issue.
Can't find it.
I just want to say that also that this is a problem with our country, period.
Where is it, Lewis?
You realize consent is a lot lower in most of the world than it is in America, right?
I don't care. I'm concerned about little girls here in our country.
Well, but don't say it's an American problem if it's not specific to America. That's not correct.
It is because we live in America and we are Americans. And we should not be marrying.
Okay, that's fair, but don't say it's an America problem when it's much worse in most of the rest of the world.
Ma'am, I will say what I said. It is I am an American.
Well, you're incorrect.
I don't really give. I am an American.
You don't care if you're wrong?
In my opinion, you're not going to tell me what not to say. I said it is a problem that we're having in this country.
I thought that TikTok was against misinformation. And
What is it? I'm sorry. What is it?
spreading
What, okay,
information.
what
You're
is it that
spreading
I said that was
misinformation.
incorrect?
You said marriage is a uniquely American problem.
I did not say the word uniquely. I am specifically speaking about America. If that hurts your feelings, ma'am, I do apologize.
You're the
that
one
your feelings
operating
are
off
hurt.
of feelings. I'm helping you out with actual
No,
facts.
I didn't ask you for a goddamn thing. I know that. I didn't
Has
ask you for
Lewis
help.
showed us the part where
I
it
didn't
says
ask
they're
you for
trying to
any help,
lower
ma'am.
the age of consent
I
yet? Or
said what
is
I
he
said.
going
It
to
is a
retract that?
problem with Democrats as well as Republicans. We should not be marrying.
Okay, fine. Did Lewis show us the part where the bill says they're trying to lower the age of consent so that they can marry?
Yes, my laptop just did an update.
Oh, of course it did, bro.
Oh,
You got caught. You're wrong.
How is it I got caught when I'm literally
You pulled it up and it was totally wrong, dude. You're just lying.
You know what? I think when my laptop is doing its own update.
Oh, of course, the old laptop update because I got caught on live.
No.
Is that bill your strongest argument?
No. That's not just the only argument. You do realize that marriage is still legal in 34 states, 32,
So-
34 states.
Well, I'm still waiting for the bill thing. I'm just wondering if that was the strongest argument,
Not the strongest
or
argument.
if
Again,
the strongest argument is is it not my turn?
No, it is not your turn. The host is talking, so why don't you do us a favor and shut up and let her talk?
In the middle of
My laptop was updating when I had to provide critical evidence, ladies and gentlemen.
Not touch the host's words.
Again, so when we're talking about lowering the age at which minor may be excluded from jurisdiction of family court, section 162301, which is District of Columbia. So if we go to this section specifically, which is where I need to go to find out what exactly, because so the 5140, it's changing the age from 16 to 14, right? So now I got to go to District of Columbia and I got to go to that specific subsection of law because
Okay.
that is what they're changing. Correct? Is everybody following me yet?
No, that's not true.
Yeah, they're changing the age at which you can be tried as an adult
I need you to
in
understand
criminal
which section
offenses.
of law. They're changing a section of law specific to family jurisdiction. So now I need to go to family jurisdiction.
What?
Changing, correct?
No.
I don't even-
What the bill stated. I read what the bill stated.
Why don't you put the bill back up on the screen so we can see it?
No,
Because
the
I'm
bill-
still looking for the part where it says that 14-year-olds
It's not
can
going to
consent.
state specifically age of consent.
Oh.
Again, you have to read between the lines. When you work law, you actually have to read between the lines because the law is not always just black and white. There are a few gray areas.
Oh, yeah,
Again, when you're
okay.
talking about changing
You made it the fuck up. You made it up.
specific subsection of law, you now have to go to that law and that subsection and look at what that law specifically pertains to. And
Okay,
guess
go
what?
ahead.
I guarantee when I go to that subsection law, which is 16-2301, which is because that's part of the further portion of this. So again, when
can
I'm
you demonstrate that? Because I'm not sure
I'm doing
that I
it right
believe you.
now. I'm
Okay,
doing
go
it right
ahead.
now, Rachel. I'm doing it right now. So again, let me go there and look it up because that's literally what I'm doing.
Why are you so mad?
I'm not.
Why are you going to look it up if you have to read between the lines anyway?
Because first off, one thing is I do have a co-host. She's not here tonight, so normally she brings this part up because she's the humanitarian lawyer. I'm actually a legal studies bachelor degree, so I know how to look this up. I'm just trying to figure this. I'm trying to make sure I get to this point right here. So when we go here and we go to 162301 for District of Columbia, which is defining terms in family court. So
Wait just a second. I want to clarify something. The bill that Lewis brought up was a bill in a specific state about criminal prosecutions. Why are we switching to family law? That's different than criminal prosecutions.
Because the text in an HR 51.
I do have a question though, do we all agree? Just so that we're, because I do believe this is a very important topic. Is there anyone on this panel who is okay with being married.
Right. That's the other part of this. So, okay, here's the thing. We'll get to that. So this is the HR right here, right? So if you read HR 51-5140, it's an act. Okay.
This is wild.
To lower the age at which a minor may be tried as an adult, blah, 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 blah. This is where y'all know that, right? That's what y'all, like, there's no.
Yeah. Yes. That's correct.
Now, you go to section 1, lowering age at which a minor may be tried for an adult. And then you go right here. So, lowering age at which minor may be excluded from jurisdiction of family court. Section 1620-23.
Yeah, but only as it pertains to a crime. Only as it pertains to a crime. What an idiot.
Change it from 16 to 14. What does family law have to do with it?
What?
Why is
Okay,
that?
so what that means then is that they're just saying if you were a minor, if you were under 16 previously, you'd have to be tried in family court because you're a minor. This is just saying that in certain cases, if you're 14 and say you commit like a heinously violent crime, the prosecutors can try you as an adult. What does that have to do with 14-year-old girls getting by 50, 60-year-old white men?
Nothing.
And doing this, and they're trying to get 14-year-olds. Please demonstrate that claim, because that's a wild claim.
Not a wild claim. There's multiple facts out there.
Then
So
demonstrate it.
When I look at, I'm not going to demonstrate that. Now hold on.
I'm not going to demonstrate that.
And you're lying. Don't lie to people.
I am not, Rachel. I am not full of okay, because I can go to Right Wing right now, and I can go look up 30 names for you, and they're all white teen men, all in positions of some kind of authority. Whether
demonstrate that they're trying.
Whether that be police, whether that be chaplains, whether that be political figures, whatever the case may be, and they're all white teen males. All of them.
So what? What does that matter?
Again, I'm trying to get to language.
Okay, get to language.
Code. You're changing language
for criminals, dummy.
It's for criminals.
Excluded from jurisdiction of family court.
All that's saying is that they're going to be tried in regular criminal court. No idea what you're talking about.
This because of definition. What is the definition of a child here? What is the definition of a child in this
Oh my God, they're so dumb.
for
They're so dumb.
District of Columbia that defines a child?
So the woman screaming is going to convince everybody that she's not lying, really.
You had nothing to offer other than whimsical insults. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because you're not understanding this.
We're not understanding because you don't make any sense, lady.
No,
You're just lying.
I'm not lying. Because if you're striking out 16 years of age and changing it to 14 years of age, and this one says 1 in paragraph 3. So now I'm going to go to, because I'm going directly to this. The term child means an individual who is under 18 years of age, except that the term child does not include an individual who is 16 years of age or older. So now this right here is about to get changed to 14. Now let me explain.
She's going to explain. The cope is wild.
You're just pointing at stuff and saying what I'm saying is true, and it's just not. You're just totally lying. It's total.
Showing you code, Nighthawk, and if you can't deal with that, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you don't understand that this also applies to the entire thing. It implies to the entire thing. But you're not understanding that, because here it is again, because there's 2 of them. You've got family court right here, right? And then it says paragraph 3 in the matter of subparagraph C by striking the age of 16 and inserting 14. So this is what I mean. You have to go to one and then go back to the other one. You have to go back and forth between the 2. You can't just say, oh, well, the bill just states here. No, this one literally is saying, I'm going to change the actual language in a code.
They're so stupid. These people are so dumb.
Code for Columbia District.
They find victims where there's no victims. It's crazy.
Therefore, that's why I'm trying not to use state, just so that way we make sure we're using, that way I'm factually correct here. Again, I'm having to go back and forth between text, HR 51, what was it, 40, and I'm having to go back from here and going back here because this defines children in again, because this is what it stated. It stated under, it said may be excluded from jurisdiction of family court. So then I got to go back here and use this subsection now and go here and look and see.
I got the abstract. I got the abstract now. I got the abstract, and the abstract literally says lower the legal of consent would decriminalize a large number of underage young people engaging in intercourse.
Hang on, I've got something that can prove that that's not true, but I can't pull it up. My laptop's not updating.
That sounds like a you problem. Mine finally came through.
He just he had an update. Now he pulled it up. Are you going to continue on with your child?
He has an abstract, ladies and gentlemen, but isn't showing us the bill.
In the
Understand what this means. That's why I'm telling you what they were trying to do. But instead of just letting me get through it, instead you want to sit here and you want to continue on. So I'm not going to continue doing the homework for you. I'm not going to, you can say that all you want, but I'm not going to continue doing your homework for you. I showed you what it is. Go look
The abstract is the bill summary. But y'all call us slow, but here's the bill summary and it's still a problem.
That's not the summary of the bill. He's lying.
Nobody said that about you. Because nobody expects you to believe this because y'all don't read it. That's all I'm saying. Y'all aren't
I just read it.
Into it. You're not looking further into it is what I'm saying. And
I just read it as you read it, and it doesn't match what you're saying.
It does. Look, baby. Look. I'm telling you, from my standpoint, as a legal person who has been doing this for a while, okay? Been doing it for a while, all right? When we're talking about law, context, what do you think? Okay, let me put it a different way for you, Knight, okay? Let me try it a different way.
From jump, I said it was a proposed bill by the Republicans to lower age of consent. Do you need the video where senators are the ones that proposed it, saying that they wanted to do?
Show me the video. Bring it up.
So you're one of the ones that would rather just you want somebody to tell you to your you want to see it in 4K. Someone's
Oh my God.
Read the bill.
That's what you're saying,
man.
right? That's what you're saying?
What?
I'm saying legal. I'm saying a legal person because I'm not a lawyer and I will not pretend to be one. I have a paralegal degree. Meaning,
Don't shut up.
yes, I do, Knight. I do. I absolutely do. I work for criminal defense.
Who gave you that degree? You can't even read the bill correctly. You're just lying.
I did. No, I did not. I'm not lying.
Well, what is your degree in? What is your degree in?
I am not lying.
What is your degree in?
You can go look at my main page. You'll see I got 23 years in the military. I just retired in December. Yes, I did. I got which is why I said I have a BA in legal studies. I have a bachelor's in legal studies. Yes, I do.
Whoever gave you that bachelor should take it back because you don't know anything and you don't even know how to read.
Where is your degree from?
I did read. And again,
what does it matter if I have a degree or not? Maybe she can't read and I read it with her. And it doesn't.
Well, you didn't because you didn't understand code when I said you need to go look at the code, the section of code that they're trying to change. That is what you're not understanding, sir. You're not understanding it. You're not getting it here. They're telling you in this bill, and they're going, okay, we want to change. We're using this bill to change this bill, or to change this law, or to change this terminology in this law.
Yeah, that's true. That is actually true. It's just not trying to change the law she's claiming is trying to change.
To change this. Why do you think I was going back and forth between the two bills?
Because you got called out for lying and you couldn't prove your own point?
No, I did not. What I said was, and that's what I said was,
You're wasting your time.
Right. I admit that there wasn't consent in the bill itself. But when you go look at subsections, which is what they were changing for District of Columbia specifically, which is what I was doing. So I went to HR, the HR bill, and then I went to District of Columbia's bill. I went to their subsections.
Yeah.
Law and language that they are.
And it just says that if you will be tried, they'll get you out of family court and try you as an adult if you commit a crime.